Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Edey. And for the Magic, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Black in at the point. Greg, we look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
And the three ball is good.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Pass to Jackson. Over Banchero. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Bane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a three-point game. Morant, the bounce pass. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Outside Jackson, pass to Wells, back to Jackson. Top of the key, and another basket for Memphis.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here is Carter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, with his wingspan, Edey might be the easiest alley-oop target in the league. Just put it up there, and he'll go get it.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets. They set the pick. Here's Black. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Here's Black after Memphis gets the 3. Morant outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, shoots the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 3. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. Here's Black, guarded by Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's Black against New Orleans, who is really on his game.
Nice looking 3-ball by Black, showing how effective he can be from that range.
Out to the right wing. Wells finds Jackson. The shot will not fall. Great defense that time from Banchero. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here's Morant, following the three from Franz Wagner. Now, Banchero. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. Carter for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's Jackson with the three. And again, Memphis no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Banchero. Payne against Morant. There's the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Nice defense from Wagner. Orlando's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Black. He's defended by Edey. Back to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Black, no good.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Jackson has the open look. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Payne for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that's how Edey makes his biggest impact offensively. Cleans up a lot of misses.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon. And it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Richardson, he's checked in for Orlando. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
You know, right now for the Grizzlies, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Morant looking around. This one for 3. Banchero grabs the ball. The Magic with the lead. To the middle. Edey with the steal. Inside. Here's Morant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Magic shooting in this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Wagner outside. Over in the corner, Banchero. It's sent back by Edie.
Well, with that reach, Edie makes guarding the restricted area look effortless.
It's Morant with the drive. Edie gets the bucket. Edie's got his third bucket of the night. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. Carter sets the pick for Bain. His three-pointers off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Edie, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
Now, you know, it's funny, but young Zach Edey has already established himself as one of the best offensive rebounders in this league.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 8. Wagner wide open. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Wagner's got 5 now.
Well, with Franz standing 6'10", it's just so tough to disrupt his jump shot.
Now here's Morant. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Magic trail by 3. Richardson the pass to Banchero. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Morant outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Banchero. And he drops it in from the low post.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now here's Morant. And the dunk by Edie.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. The Magic trailing. Richardson with it. Outside, Bain. Driving inside. And it's Carter missing.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Wells' shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Down low, here's Banchero. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
And the first one at the line is good. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Good on both. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Landale with it, defended by Batase. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Jones checked in for Banchero. The Magic trail by 3. Jones looking for an opening. Richardson with a screen for Jones. Pass to Richardson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Richardson kicks to Bain. Pass to De Silva. Now Batazzi. And here's Richardson outside. And another 3 for Orlando.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Aldama. He had 15 points last outing. Over in the corner, Williams hits it from three-point range. Williams has got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Desmond Bain getting it done for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, we've got Williams. Jock Landale's out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Spencer in at the point guard. Now here's Richardson. Up top, Bain. Nailed from three-point land. Bain's got 11 points.
Smooth and fast release from Bain that time.
Spencer, the pass to Landale. Here's Spencer, defended by Jones. Richardson against Caldwell-Pope. Outside Williams. Over Bain. A shot by Williams, no good. Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Richardson kicks to Jones. Williams with the steal. To the inside. Aldama, sweet little floater. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Bain. Batazzi, a screen on Williams. It's Richardson on the wing. And there are the Magic with another bucket. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Spencer, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Lets it go with a 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
outside, Jones. Pass to De Silva. And here is Bain. He had 27 points last game, just 5 on the clock. And he recovers it. Now Batase. He's defended by Landale. Counted.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Here's Spencer. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." Guys, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Ali. He's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Jones. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Now here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Black.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Magic leading by 3. Batase finds Isaac. Now Black. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
That's an example there where Isaac just utilizes those God-given gifts he's got to get that one to go.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Morant outside. That's tipped.
Great job staying connected by Black, using his 6'7" length on defense.
And the Magic making a change here. Banchero's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. That one misses. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And Batase throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by Orlando. To halt the run, Orlando grabs the miss. And the 7-footer, Sante Aldana. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
Oh, the way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for Memphis. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Back to Morant. To end the drought. And he can't jam it through.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant outside. It's stolen, and here comes the break. Here's De Silva. There's the killer two-handed slam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Wells' shot is good. Black with it. He's got 5. Outside, Bain. Batadze setting a screen for Bain. Sinks the three-pointer. Bain's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And that one drops. Edie's got 12 in the game.
Well, when Edie gets on a roll, it's hard to stop all 7'4" of him. He's been fantastic tonight scoring.
Pass to Batadze. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Wagner's checked in for Goga Batadze. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. Banchero finds Black. Pass to De Silva. The three-pointer is right on target. De Silva's got his second basket.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Orlando leading by 13. Outside, Bain. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past, but with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that.
And his team is struggling as a result. Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Memphis moving it around. And now Orlando on the break. Wagner from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Wagner's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
To the right side. Wells finds Jackson. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
Orlando leading by 16. Here's Black. He has 5. Wagner has screen on Morant. Pass to Wagner. And the Magic another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Morant dishes to Wells. Looking for Edey. He gets it there. There's Jackson with the 3. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Wagner from long range. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Over Banchero. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now.
He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Takes the three. Good on the triple. Banchero's got 7 points in the game.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep. And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Pass to De Silva. Back to Wagner. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Here's Edey. Back to Morant. Now here's Wells. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Edey with a screen from Morant. And the dunk by Edey.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Black, following the score by Memphis. There's the triple, and the Magic another three.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Wells. And here's Jackson. Last time out, he had 14 points. And he drives in. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Wagner. The Grizzlies pull it in. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Magic leading by 20. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Wagner. He started close. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already. And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
It's stolen by Carter. And so it's the Orlando Magic riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Speaking with Jamal Mosley, Coach, I know you told your team before the game, let's be ourselves. Keep doing what we've been doing. So far, so good?
That was it. We've been here for a reason. Like, we've done it all year long by playing together, playing as a team, playing as a unit, defending at a high level. And these guys, that's what we need to do more of.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
I think for Memphis, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Orlando Magic.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters.
Yeah, with how they shot the three, the driving lane should be wide open in the second half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Desmond Bain out there with Anthony Black. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. That one drops for him.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
He held range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And here is Wells after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, from that 13, 15-foot range, Jackson is automatic. You can't give him no.
Bain for three. 80 with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Morant. To the paint. And the dunk by Edie.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Magic leading by 20. Back the pass to Wagner. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Wells. From outside the arc, Jackson misses.
Well, after three straight makes, that's their first miss of that.
Now, here's Bain. For the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edie's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. It's stolen by Banchero. Fast break. Here we go. Goes up. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size. He can handle. He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
Pass to Jackson. Over Banchero. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now Black. He's got 5. Bain with the bucket.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bain's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, Wells, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Fires the three. Rebound by the Magic. Back the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had two guys who shot the ball well from three and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Bay. He's averaging about 19 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Morant with it. Pass to Jackson. Count that one. Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, in the paint, Jackson has plenty of moves to beat good defense.
Wagner passes to Black. Here's Banchero, guarded by Jackson. And it's Banchero missing. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Wells. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Black. Carter outside to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. It's sent back by Edie. Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Puts up a deep 3.
We had not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
Morant outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Edie. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Edie's got 18 points in the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Bain kicks to Banchero. Another miss by Banchero.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Morant outside. A three ball. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, if you're looking for entertainment, Banchero is ready and able to provide it.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Edey. And here's Morant. And he's good on the three ball. He has 5.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 21. And that one's good, Wagner.
And that's big for Wagner's confidence when he's connecting from deep, especially in these answer three situations.
Here's Jackson. Back to Morant. To the inside. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Wagner. He's got 19. Outside, Bain from past the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. There's Morant. He has 5. Wells finds Jackson. Over Banchero. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr., Coach, brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
They get it back. Here's Edey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edey's got 22 points.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Magic making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Spencer's checked in. Orlando leading by 18. Now here's Richardson. He's got 8. Wagner passes to Banchero. Drives to the hoop. Back to Wagner. Shoots over Wells. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
The Magic shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pass to Richardson. Payton for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edie. Well, free throw shooting. Such an important part of the NBA game. And as the two-guard position goes, these have been the best in the league over the last 10 games. Desmond Bane, 4th.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Well, basketball is about efficiency, and with how well these guys shoot from the line, I'd be trying to get them there as much as possible.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Pass to Jackson. Over Carter. And it's Memphis with another.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They lead by 14. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. There's a good screen. Tips it up, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 29 in the game.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Right side Bane. Carter finds Wagner. Connects from three-point range. 22 points for him.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Pass to Eldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jackson. No good with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Wells. Pass to Spencer. Latre carries it from three-point range.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Bain passes to Jones. Back to Bain. On the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bain stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates. Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. And Bain drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Inside, Aldama, and Aldama slams it in.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Now Black, he has 5. Outside, Bain. Batase, a screen on Williams. Bain against Williams. Batase with the bucket.
Yeah, and every year, Bain's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morant outside. 5 to shoot for 3. The 3 ball by Morant.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's the Orlando Magic riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Jock Landale. Santi Aldama is out there with Vince Williams. Then there's John Morant. And it's Spencer in at the 1 spot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And Banchero is the total package. A versatile big man who continues to improve every season.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down low, here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Magic leading by 13. Outside, Jones. Pass to Bitadze. Now, here's Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Morant outside. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
And Caro outside. Top of the key, Batase. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And here's Morant. There's a screen by Aldama to the inside. And Aldama slams it in.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Here's Jones. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to De Silva. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant, the bounce pass. On the wing, Williams. Black defending. Williams' shot is off.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
They get it again. Here's Bitadze. And finally they hit one. Bitadze's got 9 points here in the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Spencer, the pass to Aldama. Over Banchero. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Aldama takes the hit and completes the play.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Free throw good from Aldama.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Isaac's checked in for Vodka. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Isaac passes to Black. Pass to De Silva. The Magic again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Now Morant. Morant takes off. Williams with a clean look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 6 points for Williams.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Isaac with a screen for Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Moran finds Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Edey with a screen on Jones. Morant with a wide open look. The offensive rebound. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Edey's got 10 points in just the second half. Magic leading by 7. Van Carroll looking around. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Another miss by Orlando. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Bain in for Jones. Wagner on the wing, covered by Wells. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. That one's not going to go. Well, Orlando's shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Trying to get something going, and it's Carter missing.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Magic leading by 7. Wagner outside. Black kicks to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Wells with the steal. Stolen by Carter. Bain inside the three-point line. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Well, when Bain gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Carter. And here's Wagner. Outside, Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Morant. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Wagner. Through traffic and lays it in. Wagner's got 24 points.
Look, when Wagner's rolling, he can score with the best of them. He's having an outstanding night.
Here's Jackson. It's good. Jackson's got 31.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Pass to De Silva. Now Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Count the basket. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right side Jackson. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Orlando leading by 9. Bain with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 27 points for him.
Well, if you overplay Bain on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Fader on the way, and another basket for Memphis.
And a versatile offensive talent with a capable jumper. Defenders can't fall asleep when guarding Jackson.
Here's Black. Wagner outside. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, offensively, you have to be aware of Edey. That man is 7'4".
Pass to Morant. Edey against Wagner. Morant kicks to Wells. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
On the wing, Bain. Now here is Carter. Pass to Black. Desmond Bain. And he does not hit.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Jackson. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
Magic leading by 4. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He has decided it's the right time to talk. In for Orlando.
Number 5,
Carter.
Well, careless defense there sends Carter to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Wendell Carter. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
He hits both from the strike. Now here's Morant. Fires the three, and down goes the three.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Here's Wagner. Now Banchero. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Paolo Banchero living up to those lofty expectations. A great young player.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now Morant shakes him in the center of things. Morant.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Wagner. Payne. The three is off.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Wagner against Morant. Ferocious finish. Oh, he rocked the rim.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
Now Banchero. Now Carter. Wagner looking it over. Knocks down the three.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Morant with it. Working on Black. That shot no good. Magic shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Wagner. Now Banchero. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jaren Jackson, third personal foul, third team foul.
Morant comes with the double team. Beyond the arc. The three goes down.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. 36 seconds left in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
It's Morant. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From 15 feet away, Banchero vacuums it in. And it's the Magic with the ball. They lead by 7. Black with it. Will the Magic win it? They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Franz Wagner.